Today, we begin the divisional round with a tremendous matchup. It's the New York Jets and the Baltimore Ravens. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson on hand. There's John Parker Romo to get us started. Off we go here in Baltimore. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And that play gets nothing. So, no gain on the game's first snap.
28-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. The shotgun, here's Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well. They'll run it here with Saquon. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Second down. Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
5. Here now, 3rd and 5. Now, Jackson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt I'm going with the ball.
And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Hey, Ozzy, sit up. 180. Sit up.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
They're doing a really nice job of keeping this defense on their heels with this balanced attack. We've seen them be effective both run and pass, and right now the defense just doesn't seem to have an answer.
Sit on. 180. What is it?
They'll run here. It's Breece Hall. Yeah. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll run with Barkley. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Ravens.
And we've seen this offense play at such a high level all season, Mike. There's no reason to expect anything different here in the playoffs. And now they can continue to let this crowd get into the game, turn the game over to their defense, let them play with a lead at home with the home crowd. And you're feeling really good about how the rest of this game can play out.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, Isaiah Pacheco. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully
and he's into the end zone. Brian Thomas, touchdown, New York. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Design run here with Jackson. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. It's a big one for the Ravens. 33 yards.
And this is why you tailor your offense around a guy like this. I mean, every once in a while, mix in some design runs. He's got such game-changing ability with the ball in his hands. And here, he rips off a big one.
Quick. They
run out of the gun with Barkley. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 6. To throw is Jackson. To the right side, he's got Andrews. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore first down.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, two things need to happen. One, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time. And then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. He's to the 10. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Ravens. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Luke now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens are in the lead by the score of 13-7.
Ravens 13, Jets 7.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here we go, son.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Fields quickly to Wilson. Down the left sideline. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And they're going to get him a 2nd time. He goes down again. Vita Vea getting in for the sack. And now it's going to be 3rd and a mile. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 3rd and long ahead.
Here we go.
Here's Fields. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And a nice job there. On that return, gives them breathing room up past the 30-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Sit on.
From the gun, Jackson. Throw, left side, caught by Andrews. Look at the big guy rumble. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play there for Baltimore. 53 yards.
1st and 10.
There's a lot of factors that make this play so successful, Mike, and clearly the ability of this tight end to not only find the open space in the defense, but then after the catch to turn into a runner. That is very rare at the tight end position. We're seeing it more and more often, though, over the last couple years. And then the accuracy of the quarterback to not only deliver the ball to the open receiver, but to do it in a way that allows him to comfortably turn into a runner and not have to slow down and pick up those extra yards after the catch. You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. But sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Finish it on! Finish it on! Finish it on!
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll take this down to the 2, but a good tackle there. Going to set up 3rd and goal. Saquon will take this one into the end zone. It's a Raven touchdown. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book, see if he can do it. The record in a game is 6. The extra point is up and through. And the Ravens add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. First down. Fields. Again, working deep downfield. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
Now, Fields. Back into the hands of the rookie from Florida State. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They're going to run. It's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Monunga. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
14. First down, New York.
Pistol snap, back to Fields. Catch made, right side by Wilson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they ended up holding them to just a short game.
A run. It's Pacheco. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
And he'll take this one in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Jets.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Hey, report! Report! 180! 180!
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
So what?
Off the play fake. Jackson in trouble, and down he goes. That is Will McDonald. Gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's third down.
Hey!
Back to throw. Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. It's a big one for the Ravens. 55 yards on the game.
Everyone notices the big play after the catch, Mike, right? That's the easy part, but don't take for granted or overlook how important ball placement is. Being able to hit your target in stride is the difference between a nice completion or a big chunk play like they had here. It allows them to turn.
Oh, Barkley has fumbled. But Jackson got it.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Nice game here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. Here we go. On 1st and 10, Fields. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now a second down throw for Fields. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Fields from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Fields. And off the deflection. It is taken in. Jets are going to use their third and final timeout here as they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Rolling to the left. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now. To throw is Fields. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, New York.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So it is a one-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Scott. These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here, the third quarter underway.
Here we go.
Fields now to throw on first down. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
That's good for the Jets. First down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 40.
A first down throw for Fields. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Cooper DeJean. And the Ravens are going to get the football at their own 40.
Fields pass. Intercepted. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
An unbalanced look to the left here on first down. Jackson now. He's got his tight end. It's Andrews. What about that? Out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big play and a much-needed one as well. A gain of 48. Down at the 12. It's first and 10.
Hey, Ozzy, sit up.
A handoff, running left, it's Barkley. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Here's a second and 6.
Sit hot. 180. Yo. Come on.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
He'll try to run here with Barkley, and he will score again. Saquon Barkley, touchdown Ravens. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score, and Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike, and it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block, but in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Throwing is Fields. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. That pickup good for 29 yards. First and 10 now from the 36. From the shotgun, it's Fields. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down. I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. Now he'll work his way out right. He'll try to run for it.
4th and short, initially, you could tell he's just trying to get this ball out of his hand quickly, just enough to move the chains. The defense did a good job taking his reads away, so he turns into a runner, puts his head down, picks up the first down, and keeps this drive alive.
Fields to throw. There's a short one caught by Taylor. And he will get into the end zone. Mason Taylor. Touchdown, New York.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
And he will get in. The 2-point conversion works. And the lead is up to 3.
26. John Parker Romo to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Daily Flower, wide open. He's got it. Now inside the 25. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 76 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he'll catch nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Fields now on 2nd down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyway. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 20 yards on that pass play. And the Jets have a 1st down.
It's a gain of 20.
Fields now. A toss left side, caught by his running back. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
1st down, New York.
To throw is Fields. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. That pass ball is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd down, it's Fields. He'll get that to Wilson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he gets that one complete to his tight end, Taylor. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
Fields. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time. And it'll set up 2nd down.
2nd and goal.
Now it's a bootleg with Fields. This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Jets. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group. So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
by the luxury, that's up the highest metric. The city just made a sweep, people diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walk into a news with the edit.
You. Sit on. Sit on. What are you? Sit on.
They'll run. It's Barkley. And he'll work forward to about 3. It's second down.
He's brought down at the 31. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
You are X. You are X. Sit on. What are you? What are you? Hey, report. Report. Sit on.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 4.
Yo.
Here's Barkley. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
It's fourth down.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. The shotgun, here's Jackson. That's taken in. He's going to have a Ravens first down. As this defense can't come up with the play they needed, they surrender a gain of 17 on fourth down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest, and while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good runner. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Fowler. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So they go with a first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Get on!
Jackson now on second down. Moving, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Gonna need a big play now. Third down and long. They'll drop to throw. And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
The last thing you want to do here, Mike, in third and a mile is make a bad situation worse. Get the ball out of your hand, pick up as much yardage as you can, and just think about it as adding to that fourth down punt. But they take a sack, and now it's 4th and 2 miles.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
180! Get hot! 180!
From the gun, Jackson. He'll let one go down the middle. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
Here we go. Easy.
On 1st and 10, Fields. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Fields quickly to Wilson. He'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. To throw is Fields. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. Ooh. Still going inside the 20. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Now, an important extra point here to maybe salt this one away. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
John Parker Romo to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well.
At the 47-yard line.
play action. Here's Jackson. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
Brings up
Here comes second down.
At the 46-yard line.
Throwing Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he's out of bounds. Still short for first down, but he got a good chunk of yardage back with that one.
It's now third.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from second and long to third and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on third, don't be surprised if they go for it on fourth.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Jets will take over here just shy of the 30.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
So this one a win for the visiting